Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. RK Craig here with Bella Shepard, and we just left Earth after it was invaded by the Reapers. We made it out by the skin of our teeth and made it to Mars. We found of course, the very convenient MacGuffin that's going to help us save the day. but they had Proto Edie kick the shit out of Caden, and he's at the hospital, so we're going to go check in on him, and we're going to do our business here along the Citadel, report to the council, and then get our beloved ship and get introduced to it. We'll see how much time all that takes, and then we'll go from there. But Shepard's already eyeballing right there that this has pissed her off even further against the Reapers. Due to all the Reapers and everything they've done, it's caused increased security everywhere. And now they're scanners. Shepard hates being scanned. Absolutely detests it. She's hated it from the beginning, and now it looks like it's completely inevitable. She can't escape it. There's no other way to get around it. And she's thought about it. She scanned her Omni tool. She see if somehow she can somehow just evade it, but she can't. So unfortunately, Shep's gonna have to deal with this nonsense. Damn it. She just feels dirty. Just absolutely just it's atrocious. And it just burns further her anger at the Reapers though for bringing all this
Welcome,
about.
Commander Shepard.
All right, let's
Please select a destination.
go to the hospital.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yeah, our Shepherd has some real eccentricities about her though. She hates being scanned, absolutely detests it. She loves explosions. She's real big on explosions. Not particularly when they come near her, and like that's what took her beloved Normandy already, and then well, pretty much killed her. But she's learning to start life anew now, and let's defeat the Reapers.
Welcome to Certa.
All right, let's see what can we get. This Cade.
All profits from sales go to
Um,
help new medical research.
one we are going to get. Um, like some of these gifts,
Thank
are
you
they
for coming to
repeating?
Certa. How can we help you?
I didn't really want to get him nothing too romantic though, because we're not looking to.
Certa is a
Uh,
non-profit
I know it is a different
organization
one, but
dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
we're involved with Tally, and that reminds me. It did show us checked off that Tally is.
All profits from sales go
Go
to
ahead and
help
take
new
it.
medical research.
We'll just get him some whiskey. Why not?
Thank you for coming to Certa.
It
How can
it
we
did
help you?
it did translate forward that we romanced Tally. As I said that I knew we could do that in Mass Effect 2. I wasn't sure how it would import into Mass Effect 3, and from the one comment I read on the mods post there on Nexus Mods, one comment said that it does carry over, but that and you'll get all the scenes and everything else except Shep won't. You won't hear Shep respond. It'll there won't be any dialogue for that from Shep. We hopefully we'll at least get the subtitles, of course, and then it'll just have to be a silent protagonist like the old RPGs before. Hey, look here, we got a familiar face. Well, two familiar faces. Dr. Shackles, Dr. Michelle. How you doing, ladies? How's my patient?
Shepard, there you are.
Well, I guess
Dr.
your patient.
Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came
Indeed.
as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
Yeah, it would have been obviously a great benefit to have you on board when this all went, but how are you to know? Any, we'll go ahead and check in on what she's been up to. I think it's been 6 months since the Arrival DLC, I believe is how it's in the canon about.
It's been 6 months, Doctor.
Oh, there
How
you
have
go.
been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
I don't see how they, because Shep, if you don't do the Arrival DLC, Shep's in lockup for working with Cerberus or Cerberus, however you want to do it. And How is Dr. Chaco's any different? She was wearing freaking their uniform. She was their doctor, medical officer on their vessel. So I mean, but at any rate, um, yeah, you don't have to take her. You can have her continue to work here in the wards and well, this is the wards, this is Presidium, but have her continue to work here on the Citadel, and she'll help out, and she'll actually become a war asset for you. But no, we and it is cool to have Dr. Michelle, someone that we helped obviously in the first game, and it is cool on plays to on playthroughs to have her, there to see how it goes with having that option. So I'm glad they did this. This is cool. Well, besides also, of course, Chacos can die. So in Mass Effect 2, but she pulled through. She's been with us from the beginning. She should be with us all the way through. Come join us, Doc.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
Welcome aboard, Doc.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
Hmm.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yeah, that's why we need you. Keep on keeping our good friend there, Joker. Um, at some point, I'll speak all to all the Avinas too. We'll get introduced to that, but for now, nah. Uh, Mademoiselle, oui, comment allez-vous? I don't speak French. I just know a few expressions.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
Yes, I'm here for Major Alenko. Is he all right?
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
I am curious. Although I don't speak French, I do speak Spanish, and in Spanish the H is silent, and here and there down the all, and yeah, she said without pronouncing the H. Is it that way in French that the H is always silent like that, or is it her specific accent, wherever this actress is from, and that's how they pronounce it? Just curious. Um, Tell me about the refugees.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are supplies holding up? And that's definitely going to get harder and harder, of course.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future.
Yep,
We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
yep, of course. But one thing about having the game be, I use a HDMI cable to connect from my laptop to my television screen, and part of the bottom half of the options are not always easy to read. It's kind of cut off there, but I'll see what I can make of it. I imagine that's clinic staff. Yeah, it's just my TV cuts off the very bottom portion of that.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Yeah, I imagine so. But, all right, Doc. Thanks for all you're doing.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
All right. The whole Batarian hegemony has been destroyed. Damn. Heard that on the newscast overhead there.
Patient's stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
One thing in Mass Effect 3, there's a whole lot of just ambient dialogue that you have to pick up and to get. There's so many fetch quests that are done through Shepard being nosy. I mean, she's proven to be nosy through all three games, though. I mean, she's walks up to random people, and even when they're arguing about very hard stuff between family members, and Shep shows up and how can I help? Just likes to intercede and all that. There, of course, is the area we'll be visiting after a while. No population, it looks like, really shows a little bit. No, but yeah, we'll be heading down there in just a bit. I don't think there's anything being said in here right now. Uh, no, I won't. Well, this game's a lot easier to 100% because there ain't so much exploration. But we'll see. I will do the majority of the game no matter what, and trying to find, of course, all the dialogue and try to find as much stuff as I can. I did already see I missed one item on Mars, man. In that room where they killed the people with the scanning. Another reason for Shepard to hate the scanning, but they cooked all the people inside, man. And there was an item in there that I missed. Yeah, I hate missing shit. Hopefully, you can buy it at the Spectre's office when you don't find stuff on mission. I don't recall if that's the case, but possibly. And yeah, I know. Of course, that's the room we're heading to. But so I'm looking for all the dialogue I can get, and all the any items. And that's the thing too with some of the mods had new updates since I last played, like I stated in the last video. And um, seems like I read something about that there's some things placed in different spots, but I don't know. We'll just I'm gonna explore everywhere. It also just means that there'll be some new stuff for me to see that I haven't seen, despite having beaten this so many times. All right. Can we speak to you guys at all? Nope. Just going in. Major Lenko. Out cold.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna take my chances.
No, her relationship with Kaden isn't so hard nosed. I mean, there's definitely something I think beneficial to that. Sometimes give people a kick in the ass, but nah, Shep ain't feeling that right here. Seen him laid out and where he can't even hear. Maybe if he was awake and she could actually give him a good square kick in the ass, trying to get him motivated. But him being completely out, she just could go ahead and just kind of wish him well. And that also, I made a I misspoke in the first video too, talking about Caden and her having beef, and I said on Vermeer. They didn't have any beef on Vermeer. They had beef, of course, on Horizon. Yeah. Unfortunately for Ashley, apparently there was beef that she's the one that got killed. She got left behind, but on Vermeer there was nothing there. Anyway, get better. We need you, man.
Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
We should give him a little bit of a hardened side there at the very end, but that's all right. Um, and the Asari over here that really feeling traumatized and whatnot, as we know, is talking about Joker's sister. We with one of the mods, might have been the community patch. They're not going to appear until that in the timeline. I guess that doesn't really happen until after Sirkish. So that'll start to pick up there. All right, I'm gonna go to the embassies.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Oh,
One moment,
shit,
please.
wrong one. Sorry. Right back
Now
into
arriving at docking bay D-24.
got excited and hitting
One
buttons.
moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
And I am fine with them kind of just here at first only allowing you just a very little taste of the Citadel. It opens up more here after Paladin, I believe it is.
Who are we even at war with? I thought the Council said these were Geth ships.
The diversification project, I think is what they call it. It they have it for both the first game and the third game really helps populate places, and you'll get like there you'll more um, female Turians that otherwise didn't get seen until Nyreen in the Omega DLC. So it just kind of helps immerse you better into the world. Though they didn't have it in the second game, but they did have one called Immersive Citizens, LE2, and so that kind of does that as well. Nope, you don't get pick up from you
The
just
humans
yet.
were clearly too primitive to join the council. Gotta say,
What?
they couldn't even prevent the invasion of their homeworld.
Maybe, but I'm more worried about the Turians. They'll come at us hard over our wartime support clauses. We need to be ready.
Oh no, they might call on you to help out. Heaven forbid, and you better hold your tongue there. You're just gonna speak too soon. Couldn't protect our yeah. Oh, and this is I think part of the community patch here. Well, you'll see. Well, they ain't talking just yet. They will after. But if you know who the gentleman on the left is that you do a quest for, and you might know who he's here with there, that soldier. But that will be happening very soon. I think after we meet with the council, in fact, we'll be hearing about that. Hey, more Tupari. Man, I'd love some Tupari. No, there isn't a whole lot of
Sorry, Mr.
James.
Vega, there's nothing.
This is cut
Neither of
content.
them? I mean, there must be something.
Nothing for Emilio Vega or Josh Sanders. Your request will remain active. If we find anything, we'll post it on the terminals.
You're looking for his dad and his uncle. I think if we should go into there first, or just speak with. No, we should take care of immediate business. Then we'll go in and speak with Bailey and check the Spectre stuff and whatnot. Thing going on around here.
This one has seen the casualty projections. They anticipate that 1 billion will die by the end of the month.
Oof.
All those years wasted bickering with the Terminus systems. We're going to need their help, but they'll make us pay for it.
Well, there's always trade-offs, so if people are going to want something from you, if you want something from them, especially in terms of politics, that's how it's going to go. Huh.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Councillor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
Yeah.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
I mean, Shepard does have her doubts, but she's not seeing too many other options. Like, I like dealing with Cerberus in the last game. They were the only game in town, um, and unfortunately, this is like looking like our best shot. So we got to try for it best we can.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding you.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
That's what I was just talking about, though. There's trade-offs.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
And we're gonna have to make deals. That's the way it goes.
That's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
I mean, Shep, how can you not see how that helps me? Of course it does. Yes, I guess we're kind of throw it in their face. I warned you guys.
I told you this would happen, and you did nothing.
We can argue the past later if you like. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
You have no choice here, Shep.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Didn't know that was in question.
Various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
I like how Shep, though, and she told him that we warned you that she, it looked to me that she kind of did the air quote thing right back at the Turian about, we have dismissed this claim. Ah, yes, Reapers. That whole bit. Udina here this is actually, right here, this conversation we're going to have is kind of the first time ever throughout the series that he actually comes off as somewhat likable. That you kind of get the impression that he is, and always is, 100% purely a politician, but that you get the feeling that he actually is looking out for humanity, that he's going to try at this most desperate time, that he's trying to stand up for what Earth needs. And you actually kind of get a little bit of a respect for him here in this conversation. Now, of course, we know that all goes to shit when he sides with Cerberus to try and, carry out a coup here to seize power. But as of right here, right now, he comes off as pretty decent, which is a major step up from where he was. And it also sucks, though, that, we gave the spot to Anderson. And we knew Anderson didn't want to be a politician, but still that it got shoehorned in to have him be in power no matter what. It does kind of suck. At any rate, let's hear what he's got to say.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Yep. It is curious too, though, that they obviously have the same actor back for Odina, but he was also the voice of our cook slash plumber, and he doesn't return, which kind of sucks because I like. Anyway, what can you tell me about Earth? Have you heard any news from it?
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Any news about Cerberus?
From what I've seen, Cerberus is in league with the Reapers.
Yes, I imagine it's a calculated gamble. They'll tell themselves they can betray the Reapers at any time. But apparently the elusive man is unfamiliar with proverbs. He who rides a tiger can never dismount. It's almost sad. Such an information network and so many resources all serving the complete opposite of their cause.
I think, like I say, I've been playing these games know, so much with the mods anymore that I forget what's vanilla sometimes and what isn't. And I do think that might have been cut content, that wasn't originally in the game. That whole little bit about Cerberus, the political situation.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history.
Oof.
Today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
You do kind of wonder if that's ends up being why he did side with Cerberus in the coup attempt. For him, he saw it as things weren't getting done as he would have liked and quickly maybe as he liked, and he thought, well, he'd try and seize power. He probably imagined that he'd still it wouldn't even be the elusive man that was in control. He'd probably pictured that he'd be the one that wielding all the power that and gear it towards Earth. But yeah, that goes sideways for him. But you need to get some results though, there, bud.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
I don't remember that was that there council leverage. I'll just go ahead and ask it.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Oh yeah.
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans. But there's a need there.
No, of course there is. I do love how the Turians have Roman names, Latin names. That's pretty cool. Uh, and your own personal situation, Udina?
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
It's actually kind of sad, though, that Udina, when you're asking about personal ties and what it's cost him, his only reference there is to other politicians, to people within politics. There's no mention of a family that he, actually pretty sad. But, all right, Udina, catch you around, man.
I should go.
I'll be here.
All right. Now I want to chew out this lady for just allowing the Turian though to walk in without like she didn't have him. You know, you need to wait while they're having talks in here. What if we were into talking like classified information? You can't just let him barge in like that, man. Sheesh. All right. Let's check our Spectre status. I think the voice that does that is Mark Meir. It sounds like to me that, of course, the voice of Mel Ship. All right, let's see here. Yep. I was later heard saying that the pilgrimage was recalled. Let's get more info. Spectre. This is from a mod called what's Spectre's Gift, I think. It's pretty cool. It'll kind of tie in. It'll have a tie-in with Andromeda, which is really cool. I think you guys will dig it. Okay. Damn. Damn. Kaji, that's the name of the Hanar planet. I was trying to think of it in the last game. Damn. Systems communications are dead, and so Palavin, Cash, Thesia. All right. Yeah, there's the model the guy talked about, and this will lead to the gift, the little mission for us to do. And get that a bunch of the old mods or old armors, but I do really like the Ajax armor. I'll get that for now. That's a gun from a mod. We'll go ahead and get it too. Oh, don't have enough. Never mind. We won't be getting that. Uh, there's that. We will get that though. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah. That was one of my favorite weapons ever. That's a good shotgun. That, of course, the man headshots are unbelievably powerful with that. That's from the Citadel DLC. All right. That'll do for now. Okay. Of course, you can go there in the shooting range, but although you know it does allow for me to do with the mod that has us allow us to adjust our powers. I think if we go in there, but we could do that on the Normandy. We're gonna be heading to the Normandy now. We got just a few little things here to do on our way out. Um, speak here with our buddy Bailey.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Hey, remember me?
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity
Here's the
has
door.
questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Well, I guess that's why he took the job, though. He enjoys the higher pay, but we'll go ahead and ask if it gives us any more specifics.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I
yeah,
gotta
I
live
do.
here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. And not even sure why he picked me. Never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Yeah, it's a stupid game, man. It's all bullshit.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk.
Oh, yeah.
It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Yep. We'll speak to him more, but it seems like... No, I'm not seeing anything. I thought there was a mod that did add a picture of his family there. Yeah, I think a mod added that. Maybe it was always there, and I just never noticed, but... Alright, Bailey. Let's talk a little more, man.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
No. Yeah, we'll talk about all this, and then we'll get to talking about your family at the end, but... what have you heard about the war?
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Yeah, sure enough. The Citadel.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Kind of tells you, too, about how much we owe the Protheans, man, for tampering with the Keepers and making it so that the Reapers couldn't just barge right in and take out the Citadel first, taking out all of that leadership, man. Just right away, creating such a vacuum and blind spot for everybody. It's such a... just right away, man, a power move that literally cutting the head off of the snake, and the only reason we have a chance at all is the Protheans, man.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
And talk more about your promotion.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You heard anything at all from your family?
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Yeah, I'd imagine you would just have to try and keep yourself busy, because, man, just go crazy otherwise. Hang in there, Bailey.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Good talking with you, bud. It's good to have you in this position, man. Slightly corrupt dude, a little bit shady, but he is a stand-up guy. Like, when it counts, he's all right. Okay, let's see if they're having any dialogue now. Yeah.
Her shuttle left Armstrong before the attack. The SSV Blenheim is bringing her here. She'll dock shortly. She's safe, son. She's safe.
It'll be easier being out there now that I know you'll both be here. You're secure. They won't take the Citadel.
Yeah,
When do you leave?
Soon. We're heading out to the colonies. No idea where exactly.
Benning.
Brass is keeping that close to their chests. Father,
I know. Your mother and I will be here when you return. Hold on to that.
I will.
Yeah, you're going to Benning. It's not going to go well, unfortunately, but it sucks that this was cut, man. It's such a simple little thing, but it definitely adds more to when you come across. Well, in the game, it's just his dog tags, but now with the mod 2, we'll actually find his body there. All right, let's speak to the journo.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Hello.
Commander Shepard, Khalisah bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh, it could be much worse. But our Shepherd has never gotten, has never laid a hand on her. We've always kind of rebuked her and whatnot, but we haven't resorted to giving her a beat down. Hola, amigo.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
See, it was nice with like Bailey, where it did have the investigate option. You had several questions you could ask him and whatnot. And that's missing so. Not only was like I talked about in the first episode, that you're missing a neutral option often and response. It's always just the two. So often too, it's just one question in. That's all you get. It's just not nearly enough that I would have liked to have where you can ask further questions and get into things deeper. But it is what it is, as they say.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
It is hard for them to believe. They do absolutely feel safe here, but yeah, it's going to come here eventually as well. Like, this is too big to just say that, they're living a bit of a deluded life right now, because they will know.
They're in for a rude awakening. Every species will fall one by one if they don't work with us.
No shit. Can't believe it's even up for debate.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And
Yeah.
I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
We will when we come back. 'Cause, we can't go to purgatory just yet. You get to, but not us. I mean, save. I haven't saved in a while.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
I have had crashes before on the Citadel,
Now
but
arriving at docking bay
I'll try and
D24.
save. Mass Effect 2, man, it was so very going through the scanners.
On trial for working for Cerberus. The commander's one of the few soldiers alive to have earned the Star of Terra. They're a goddamn war hero, not a terrorist.
They. Well, oh, there's Emily Wong. We'll be getting Emily Wong. Whoop, whoop.
But you're on the
Oh,
Normandy, right?
dude.
I saw it. Was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? She did, didn't she? So why would she be here unless she's seeing the council?
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
Yeah, that's the Emily Wong mod is Emily Live. Yeah, Emily Lives, I think is what it's called. Because in reality, she was killed off on a Twitter account. They I think right before Mass Effect 2 came out, or Mass Effect 3 came out, they made a tweet as if it was her speaking, and she died trying to. I don't remember. It was like her news van. She crashed it into save people or something. But yeah, that never happened. She's not for us. She's gonna be here. We helped her in the first game. I'm looking forward to having her on board helping us here. She is virtually Diane Allers, like I think he used it with the AI to give her voice, but and they're practically Diane Allers lines. I think that some lines might be removed, but I'm happy to have it because this is a character that the player knew, the player was most players respected, and they're happy to have help. So I'm glad she's here, and I'm glad I really do like the mod. Um, what was I gonna talk about though before? Oh, about stability of Mass Effect 3. I I I do get a little bit of crashing in this game in certain spots in certain scenes. It happens, and I do think it is due to some of the mods that I have might create some of that instability. But and I did, I had the most instability in the first game, and I think I had 2 or 3 crashes in the LP, so not that bad, I suppose. And Mass Effect 2, I had none. That game has always been stable for me, man, like very much so. But we'll get through it as we can. All right. Oh, and as you can see now too, uh, you can see all the crew here getting ready to load up the ship. Got our stocks. Got the Cortez right there. Yeah, the Cortez getting it ready. Of course, we don't know him just yet.
Everything in here has been double-checked, triple-checked, and cleared for takeoff.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
I was lucky. We sacrificed a lot of good people. Too many.
If it wasn't for the old man's order, we would have lost 4 fleets instead of 2.
5. Lindholm's fleet barely escaped without being decimated. You think that would have happened if the others were lost?
You think I care about speculation? We just lost over a quarter of the fleet in one battle. We can't keep taking these kinds of losses.
Man, he's trying to buy us time though. Unfortunately, those soldiers' lives are what's doing that. It sucks. It's brutal, but this is a really nice touch though. Seeing all the things getting ready for our ship. But all right, let's speak with Miss Emily Wong.
Commander Shepard.
Hello.
What's going on here?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you have time to talk to your favorite reporter.
How have you been?
I've been doing very well for myself thanks to you. Because of your help 3 years ago, my reports were able to reach millions of people, which is why I wanted to speak. As you may recall, I'm embedded with Citadel Newsnet, It's my life's purpose to make sure the masses receive compelling and factual stories. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
No, definitely. I think Shep definitely sees the benefit to having that. They obviously can't divulge classified information if she's going to be embedded on a wartime ship, which was a bit of a compromise that the journalists to have that access would have to make. And that is tough because as a journalist, of course, you want to report truth. You want to report what's actually happening, but um, in order to get the access on board a warship, you're going to have to abide by certain rules, and you wouldn't be allowed to divulge classified information. So, but we can make this work. It could be obviously to our benefit as well, though, to get the word out about what's happening.
Practical. I like it.
We all need to be there for each other during this war. I want my reporting to inspire people into action, and there's no better place to do that than the Normandy. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that, or do I keep looking?
And there will be a part, and hopefully I won't miss it, where there is an argument between her and one of the crew, talking about what she's allowed to report, something like that. And here's the thing, though, she is, and I 100% will agree with this, that she is allowed to have her opinion, even if it were to go against what I want, what I believe. But she certainly will be allowed to voice her opinion on things. That will not be an issue. Only issue will be on some facts that won't necessarily be allowed to be divulged. In particular, like, hey, they're heading to Palav Index. That like she is not going to be allowed to broadcast that type of thing. So, but yeah, we'll start this out and see how it goes.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right. Well, it looks like we've already taken nearly an hour here, so things have taken longer than I thought. I am gonna still, we're gonna get on board. We're gonna get introduced, and kind of set up there, and we'll see. We might talk to 1 or 2 people or so, but in the next video, basically what we'll do, we will do a thorough run through of the Normandy and then off to Palaven. That is where we're heading. She's not allowed to broadcast that. I'm broadcasting it to you guys, but that's it. Oh, and there is a salute the soldiers. I wish we could salute them back. That'd be cool if we had a button to do that. Right now, Shepard's gonna have her dream sequence, of course, and I do have. If some of you guys watched the very beginning of the video, you've seen a bunch of the mods that I do have installed that allowed you to adjust things. Is called Dreams Remade, and I think they are one of the best mods in it. They're absolutely spectacular. They do a really good job of well, you'll see for yourself, but they just, it isn't just such a focus on the young child, which I'll talk about that child later in another time. But it- they do a really good job with everything. You'll see. What a ship.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in.
Patch him through, Joker.
This is new. I don't remember any of this.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
Citizens of Earth and the colonies, today our way of life, our very freedom came under attack. Humanity has been thrust into war with an enemy unlike any the galaxy has ever known. A war for the very survival of all life.
Yep, that's new. I haven't seen that one before. That was cool. That was nice. Nice addition.
Shepard. Shepard. Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get Alenko. You know it's the right choice, LT.
I just want to know, is the person that followed Alan back still in there? Somewhere.
We just show a lot more of Shepard's personal loss beyond just the boy that and the weight she's feeling, of course, and the responsibility of all those that have been under her command. And the boy still does make a presence. Like they do still allow the you'll see, but it's so well done. I know some people take issue with the original about having that the boy is weighing on Shepard that they don't think why Shepard care about some stranger kid that he just seen get killed or whatever. But I mean that's might be a hardened soldier, but he's still seen a child that she just spoke with get killed. Like that still might weigh on you. I would think it would weigh on you. Hello. Yeah, it's rough, Shep.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
No, we'll confide in Liara. Liara's been a really good friend.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Like Galaxy's infighting, I mean, yeah, that concerns her. It does, but without question, seeing what happened to Earth though is and would be weighing very heavy on Shepard's heart and mind.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
You left all of behind, Shep.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was
Samantha
just
Trainer.
leaving.
She's an awesome
Commander
character.
Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Yeah, I like Samantha Trainer a lot. She's a Kelly was okay, but she's a much better version. And plus I love her English accent's freaking awesome. But I do find it endearing and charming how she's a bit nervous here. It's all right.
Slow down, specialist trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Of course he was.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
All right.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
All right, thanks, love.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
No, I do. I understand their concerns.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
Yep, there you go. You just laid out the entire game and what your goals are. Yep, that's and Earth. Obviously, this is the goal to help best to save Earth best we can. So, you pretty much just gave us an order of what we're to do. So we'll get it done, sir.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander.
Yes, sir.
I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress.
You got it.
Hack it out.
Hack it out. Oh, man. So good. I'm so excited. Like, I've just been wanting to do this Let's Play for 13, 14 years, whatever it's been. Now in the final chapter here. We've got a long ways to go, obviously, but man, I am indeed happy and excited. Let's take a look here, just see how it's looking. Oh, not too shabby to start out already. And of course, by having played the first two games, you do come in with the little bit more advantage. Significant element deposits, about So for example, that by the high number of minerals that I had from the second game, it is helping there with the resources, that type of thing. I'll just kind of very quickly just go through these, so if you like, you can, and yeah, because you've made upgrades to the Normandy, for example, it helps raise its level. Armor, barrier, but so it is cool that they found a way to make things you've done in the other games kind of add up to help you here within the third game. So but there's obviously quite a bit of reading, but I'll go through it, and you can pause the screen if you'd like to read up on any of this. And there we go. We got our journals. All right. There is so much here to still to do, obviously, to search around, to talk to people. That will be in the next episode, but we've got one little urgent thing that Shepard's going to do here right now. That's like somehow through, I don't know, it must be female intuition, that she's going to be going to look and take care of real quick. And yeah, we can avoid using the elevator if we wanted to travel that way, but for now, since it's the first time coming through, we ain't just gonna do that.
I can't believe the council won't.
Oh my god.
Come on, Sarah.
They put scanners.
If was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Like, dude, seriously, Shepard's all really. I would climb over this if I could. Oh my god, you're gonna make me walk through scanners. See, another reason I hate the Reapers. We've come to this point in the collectors. We do the collectors invasion. We've now put scanners. Oh god, you can't avoid it. Shepard just really is not happy about that. Yeah, we'll come back.
The Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Well, we will. We'll be looking into that, and we'll be looking into our emails. We'll talk to everybody in the next episode. But before all that, I've got one thing I've got to do. Don't know how Shepard knows this. You can say it must be female intuition. Something's calling her. You heard the little beep from above. She's got amazing hearing. Must have been from when they revived her. The Lazarus Project. I heard it. They gave her incredible hearing. Oh, where'd it go? Muñeca. Gotta save Muñeca. It isn't always easy, man. I do have a difficult time sometimes in catching her. Plus, I gotta pick up those models. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's what needed. That's the whole key to victory right here. Without that, without Muñeca, without our space hamster, we are defeated peoples. There's a whole key to victory, guys. Yep. And yeah, we definitely will be getting Ken and Gabby. Alright, let's see. Go to my cabin. Gotta get my fishies back. I have fishies. Muñeca. Ay, cómo te he extrañado. Ah, de verdad. Alright. So that's where we're at, guys. We had to do that. That's gonna lead to the Spectre gift. We'll be doing that here real soon too. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. We got a lot done there on the Citadel, more than I thought it was gonna take, and I know there's still a lot to do here. So I don't want to be rushing through things, and I don't want to make super long videos either. So Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I did. And if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you continue to follow Bella Shepard's journey through the Mass Effect universe. I'll catch you guys all around. Later.